Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, I basically love to do reacting to woke TikToks because most of my followers like when I do these because I'm too fucking honest for my own good, and I honestly don't give a fuck. I don't care what anyone thinks. Like, I would say whatever the fuck I want about anything I see. I don't hold back. And I'm just very blunt and honest. So we're gonna be reacting to like several woke TikToks or TikTok videos that I just find to be cringe and just insane that I've seen and that I want to react with you guys with. So let's get started. So since it's Pride Month, bitch, we're gonna get started with like the LGBT weirdos first, okay? And then we'll trickle down to other things. This one really took me out, I ain't gonna lie. It says, a girl shows off her double mastectomy scars to loud claps and cheers from the audience at a Pride event. I'm sorry, bitch. Because everything in my brain right now is just telling me, like, yes, girl, give me nothing. Slay, bitch, give me nothing. That's all my brain is saying. Like, and like the shallow claps is what's making this so much more funnier. It's just so embarrassing. Within the LGBT community and just regular people out there, like I've seen them actually like, shame like celebrities and stuff like that about like, their plastic surgery and stuff like that. But like, it's so funny how like the trans people out there, they're like safeguarded people where no one will ever say anything about them. Or if you do, about their like, them showing their surgery scars so proudly that like, that they're like a protected group basically. But they can body shame any regular person, like especially women and celebrities that get plastic surgery. But when it comes to them, it's like, oh no, don't say anything. It's so hypocritical too. That's something that I always think about, like how hypocritical this world is. Like, this is not gender affirming care, okay? This is like care for the mental illness. Like, this is care for the mentally ill, okay? This is facilitating mental illness, okay? Because you have to be mentally ill to be proud to be cutting your breast off, cutting a body part off of yourself. Like, it's actually very sadistic. And for people out there to like clap for this and think that like that's okay, that's cute, like something's wrong with you too. This is at a pro-abortion protest, and it says, just listen to this crazed vow, pro-abortion activist. We love killing babies. I've had like 45 abortions and want to keep having them.
I love killing babies. I love it. We have to give her the word. I've had like 45 abortions and I'm going to keep having them. We are God. We are God. I love killing babies.
Wow.
I love it. We have to give her the word. I've had like 45 abortions and I'm going to keep having them. We are God. We are God.
Wow. We live in a very satanic society right now. Like, do you not see these crackheads? Like, we are God, we are God. Sir, you are nothing but a speck of dust compared to God. I'm just letting you know right now. Like, in the way that they look alone, it just shows how, sad they look. And like the way her eyes lit up when she was talking about like, oh, I've had 45 abortions. Like, how can you be such a disgusting human being? And I know that like she's probably being like, she's over exaggerating for sure. Like I don't take her seriously. Like how can you have 45 abortions? Like what hell is she probably like what? She's in her 20s? I don't believe that. But to be so proud of it and to be so proud to like say like, oh, I've loved killing babies and stuff like that. Like how how does that not register in your brain that like, oh, maybe this is not okay? Why can't you just be like a normal person? Be like, I like, it's not that like I agree with like wanting to kill an unborn child that is a potential life. But I do think the woman has the right to choose. Like most normal people say that, and I'm like, okay, whatever, like whatever. But when you say like I'm okay with killing babies, and like it's so nasty. It's really nasty, and it's only just a way to just like like to basically give an uppercut to like pro-lifers out there. And y'all know I'm very pro-life. If you don't know, like I'm very pro-life. I'm anti-abortion. I think that abortion is wrong. If you're new here, because that is a potential life. I have many videos talking about abortion and stuff like that. You can go back to my older videos, like me talking about Roe v. Wade. I may look very different in that video, but like we all progress. But I'm very anti-abortion, and I think I've become more radical on that when I've found out like how many women that are just doing it just to do it, and how many women are doing it because their husbands or boyfriends or whatever have you are basically abusers and force them to get abortions, don't want their child, um, and how much like I think it's so important that as a community, I do think that like I would love to give my tax dollars to a woman that's in need that actually do want to like have that child and that could actually save a life. Like I do, like for me, I do like. Um, I think life is so precious, and I think that God is so merciful, and he gave you that child for a reason. So you should fucking have that child, or give it up for adoption, something, do something. But I do think like as a community, I think that it is our responsibility to help women that's in need. Um, when it comes to that, like I'd rather my tax dollars should go to that instead of fucking Israel or fucking Ukraine or whatever have you. Like I really do. But this person is disgusting. Our society is crumbling right before our eyes, and this is why it's important to talk about these things, because it needs to shed light of how downward spiral our country has become and how much we need to fix it instead of sending foreign aid to countries that do not give a fuck about us, basically. Um, it's sad. Like, it truly is sad. And now the next video is of Chelsea Handler. Like, she is the most insufferable, miserable, and childless woman basically in the universe. And you can just see like how miserable and selfish she actually is. This is a video of her coming out talking about 50 Cent and how he wants to vote for Trump. And this is what she said.
You heard about my ex-boyfriend, right? 50 Cent and his support of Donald Trump.
Yeah, what's going on between you? I saw your tweets and I go, wait, what's happening? Because you said he was your favorite ex-boyfriend, and then what does he do? Supporting Trump?
He says he doesn't want to pay 62% of taxes, which, by the way, isn't a plan of Joe Biden's. That's a lie. So he doesn't want to pay 62% of taxes because he doesn't want to go from being 50 cent to 20 cent. And I had to remind him that he was a black person, so he can't vote for Donald Trump, and that he shouldn't be influencing an entire swath of people who may listen to him because he's worried about his own personal pocketbook. So I haven't heard back from him yet, but I am willing to, seal the deal in more ways than one if he changes his mind and publicly denounces Donald Trump. I might be willing to go for another spin, if you know what I'm talking about.
This woman is so gross, and isn't that like the most racist thing to say? Like, based on who you vote out there, if you're black, if you're not black if you don't vote for Joe Biden, basically. You're not black if you vote for Donald Trump. Like, you see how racist that is? Like, why should it matter Like, how? To be honest, let me just back up. Why the fuck, based on race, are you judging someone on how they vote? Based on that alone, is just racist. Like, when it comes to politics, it's about the policies that's at hand. It's not about your fucking race. You discussing white bitch. How about that? Like, since you want to talk about race and you want to talk about someone else, how about this? You're discussing white bitch. And to be honest, when I found out that she was a Ashkenazi Jew, yeah, because most Jews are leftists too. Since you want to get racist and you want to be like that, I can too. I'm so sick of like these leftist Jews out here thinking that they can always like look down on black people. I really do, because like a lot of them are like that. They love to look down on black people and think they're less than. I mean, like they look down on white people as well. Same, because they don't even believe that they're white themselves, or like half of them literally originate from Poland. Okay, half of them in Israel is not even Jewish. Actually, they're not even real Jews. So let's not even get into that. So the fact that you have the audacity to come for 50 Cent because he doesn't want to pay more taxes, which I'm pretty sure many Americans do not want to like fucking pay more taxes. We get taxed fucking enough. Like, and they tax bigger major corporations, leftists. Joe Biden has taxed major corporations way more, and they're basically out here now fucking firing low skilled workers such as at McDonald's, and putting more robots and putting more kiosks in place of like employees, and they're firing them, and they making the ones that's left work more harder. Like, it's economics, it's common sense. You're stupid, and I'm just so sick of. I don't like her. I've never liked Chelsea Handler. I never have. She's not funny. She's not entertaining. She's fucking ugly as fuck, and she looks like a fucking hag. That's what she looks like. And that's on 50 Cent for like, dating that trash. She's always been trash. She's never been entertaining. She's never been nothing good to look at whatsoever. I'm so sick of people like her thinking that they can just look down on black people, look down on white people simply because of based on how they vote. You're a disgusting piece of shit. And I'm sick of it. I really am. Like, oh, you want to try to talk down on a black person? Let me talk down on you, bitch. Okay? I am. I'm sick of that. Like, what? Like, why? Like, why you look down on him? Why? Because you think that he's just nothing? Because he's goy? Is that? Because I remember like looking at like her early life in the Wikipedia. How like she was raised up as Mormon and Jewish, but she chose to be Jewish instead of being Mormon. Um, and when it comes to the Jewish lifestyle, like they believe that they are the chosen people. And when they believe they're the chosen people, they look at us, me and you. Yes, I'm talking about me and you. If you're not Jewish, as goy, as less than. That's a derogatory like term that they use to describe me and you. And that's exactly what I get from her. Like, she's giving that vibe, and I don't like that. That's just disgusting. I don't fucking agree with that shit at all. I think that everyone should be like, treated with respect of how they are, who they are. But there are a lot of things out here that you guys don't understand, like within these type of people like her. They want to destroy you, and a lot of them work in our government and is trying to destroy all of us. And that's why we have mass immigration right now. It's true. Look it up. Alejandro Mayorkas. Look it up. It's fucking disgusting.
You heard about my ex-boyfriend, right? 50.
That was the most racist shit I've ever seen in my life. I cannot stand these people. Cannot stand these people. So there has been this woman. She's like very, very morbidly obese. Like, she's morbidly obese, and honestly, she probably would not like live past 50. And she's won like Miss Alabama, like in a pageantry, and I'm shocked. Like, let's look at this video of her. Like, it's actually so sad.
So just being with my family, sitting in their style places, their presence. The time we stood with our shaky.
More woman crowned Miss Alabama National American Miss Pageant. It says she's beauty and she's grace. That's what judges thought about an Otmore woman who they crowned Miss Alabama and National American Miss Pageant. Sarah Milliken, now known as Miss Alabama, is a 23-year-old who competed for the crown for third time over Memorial Day weekend. And that is their Miss Alabama. I literally thought she was 40. Because when you are, like, morbidly obese and you gain, like, a lot of weight, and a lot of the foods that you eat that's ultra processed, like, you know, the amount of seed oils you consume, you start to get, like, this inflamed look on your face. And I used to be that way. Like, you don't know, like, if you're new here or whatever, I was basically almost 300 pounds. And the way that I looked back then, I can put up a picture right here. I looked so inflamed in the face, and like all right here, like I didn't even have a neck, compared to right now I do. And I looked so much older, like, and she looked so much older. Like, the body positivity movement is so fucking gross and disgusting. The fact that there are judges out here, pageantry is so woke, it is so done. Like, I don't understand, like, why any woman out there is actually even volunteering or either, like, competing within a pageantry. Is that how you say it? Because it's rigged. Like, they're picking out the most ugliest women, the most obese women. They're not even picking women anymore. There was another lady boy. It was a lady boy, actually, that was crowned, like, you know, for another pageant competition, whatever. I can't remember the name of where it was from, whatever, but the person was trans. So they're not even picking women anymore. They're just picking anything that is not normal whatsoever. And it's really sad. Like, there are actual beautiful women within a lot of these photos that, like, I'm seeing. Literally right beside her is a woman in white. She's gorgeous. She has a beautiful white dress on. And even the girl with the blonde hair, the pink dress, like, both of them look stunning. And I think that they would deserve that crown way more than the fucking ogre, like, whatsoever. I'm actually surprised they didn't even pick the black girl, but I guess she wasn't fat enough. So it's really sad that, like, they're trying to promote this, like, you know, anyone can, like, win a pageant. It's like, what's the point of having a pageant if you're the most beautiful, the most smartest, the most, you know, whatever have you woman is not going to win? It's rigged. It's rigged. And it's quite sad because that girl probably won't be living, like, in the next few years if she keeps on going at the rate that she's going. The woman literally has a front butt. She has a front butt. So you already know, like, it's over. It's basically over for her. She's gonna look like Tammy and them. So, okay, you guys. So I think this is going to be like my last one. But let's react to this one. This is a video that I saw on my For You page, and I'm actually commenting underneath it, and I just want to go in depth, like, within it, and actually say my piece on this, like, just as you can see me, like verbally. And this is a trans woman named Julie Vu, which I have been watching since, like, I was very young, and I was a confused, like, you know, teenager thinking that I was trans myself, thinking I was bi-gender and all this kind of bullshit because I liked feminine things. And which obviously I'm a male, I'm a man, a gay boy that just likes makeup, and sometimes I don't even wear makeup. So, like, it's just something that I like to do. But this video was very irritating, to say the least, and I just want to share it with you guys and share my thoughts.
This is going to be controversial, but someone needs to say it. In recent years, there has been a lot of cases of people detransitioning. As a real transgender woman, I've noticed that my gender identity has become a trend. And so you have these confused
I wonder
people
why.
who are lying to their doctors saying, I'm trans. No, you're not. They got on hormones, they get on
Lying
the
to
surgery
doctors.
table, they get the surgery, and then a few months later, I regret this. Excuse me? You regret this because you're not really trans. I don't know what people think transitioning is like, but it's not taking pills, change your name, wearing extensions, and being like, I'm a woman, and your life and all your problems go away. Sorry,
Well,
babes, that's not how it works. And do you know who gets yelled at? Me. I've had people go on podcasts and be like, Gigi Gorgeous, Julie Vu, glamorize being trans, and here I am, because they made it seem so easy. I've never held a knife to your throat and say you have to transition. It's the delusion within the community. I'm sorry if I sound harsh, but this is the truth. Our gender identity has been made a mockery of because of people who are confused and do not know what they want. Whereas someone like me, I've always known since I was a child that I was different. You can't do drag a few times and decide, I kind of like this life. I'm trans. Also, I think a lot of people have very unrealistic expectations when they transition. They think once they take these pills that they're going to be all of a sudden a passable woman. I'm sorry, but that is not how it goes.
True.
There's a lot more that I can go in detail with, but stay tuned for part 2.
Now, there are some things in Julie Vu's commentary that I do agree with. Like, just because you did drag, or like you did something like, you know, you're a gay boy and you did something like very ultra feminine that makes you trans all of a sudden. Like, I understand that. But here's the thing that she forgets to leave out. Like, and this is what pisses me off about people like her, Gigi Gorgeous. Like, they always try to make it sound like that the trans community is so innocent. Like, and it's like, dude, the trans community has been, like, hijacked, bitch. It has been hijacked completely, okay? You know, she is a transsexual, just like Blair White, just like Gigi Gorgeous, Janet Mock, Laverne Cox, T.S. Madison. Those are transsexual women. And that term is not even used anymore because transsexual basically means like it's a man that transitioned, that literally got, you know, breasts, got facial reassignment surgery, bottom surgery sometimes, and they actually go forth with trying to look like and appear like the opposite sex. Now, transgenderism has become like this whole entire like wide spectrum of things nowadays, where like they're saying like, you know, you can be non-binary. That means you can be neither or opposite sex, or whatever, like that, woman or a man. You could be both genders. You can be bigender. You can be a woman and a man. You can be a fucking cat. You can be a fucking tree. You can be a It's like it has become this whole entire thing. But the thing that this bitch, what really makes me mad about her is like, you never talk about like why it's like that. You thinking like, oh, these kids are just like, it's just a trend. It's just a trend all of a sudden because they see how glamorous I am. No, it's not that. It's the radical progressives and the elitists that are basically predators, that are basically telling these people out here, especially these children out here, that just because they are probably a gay boy like me that likes makeup or something feminine, that they are automatically trans. They're the ones who is progressing and saying these vile things to confuse these children at a very young age. That's what's happening. But you, bitch, you won't call it out. Why you won't call that out? Why won't call out the progressive ones that is destroying your identity and also destroying the gays out here and making them think that they're trans just because they like something like of the opposite sex? Like, it's so stupid to me. And now you have all these young girls out here just because they seem like what, some trans woke fuck progressive, like fucking a loke or something like that, going there and talk about his story about like how he like fucking basically probably likes, you know, he grew up saying like how he likes feminine things, so like, you know, now he's non-binary. It's like they fall into that thing and then they start to go and want to you know, further get surgeries to carve their breasts and become like a more man or be non-binary because they don't want to like have any you know, attachment towards like their femininity or anything like that, even though they're a biological woman. It's like it's a lot of things, and it becomes so confusing too. And that's how they get confused. That's how they regret these things. It's because it's people like that within that community that is pushing this onto children. And it's something that like I don't see Gigi Gorgeous, I don't see Julie Vu, these like, left leaning like trans women, they don't say that kind of stuff. And that's why you're getting hounded on. That's why people are calling you out. And that's why people are blaming you for everything, because you're not fucking fighting for your own self. You're not fighting for your own self. You're not calling out the people that is fucking making you look bad. Like the gays against groomers are. Even though I don't fuck with the gays against groomers motherfuckers out there, because they piss me the fuck off too. I don't like none of those people. I don't like none of them. I'm not gonna say why. I just don't like them. Um, they out here fighting for you, but you don't even want to support them. You don't even want to support them, and that's the thing. Like, you have gays out here that's even like me, that's basically fighting for you, basically fighting for ourselves too, because they want to erase gays too. They think that gays should be going out with trans men, even though they're biological men with pussies. Like, that's not gay. That's straight. That's straight shit, okay? No matter how you identify, biologically, you will forever be what you are, okay? And no trans man will ever have the peace that a real man has. It's common sense. That's also something else that's being pushed by these progressives as well, and that's something that you will never fucking call out. And I hope that this came out in the right way, like I wanted it to. And I think it did. It's just I'm so sick of them like always blaming the victim, because they kind of are blaming the detransitioners and stuff like that, but they're not blaming the people that are that are the antagonists, that are the people that is basically getting them into this kind of stuff in the first place. And no, like, I understand when people's like, oh, but like I didn't put a knife to your head, or like, I mean, a knife to your neck or a gun to your head to transition. It's like, no, you didn't. But influence is very strong. We see it all on social media. Influence is very, very powerful in this decade, especially with social media and like influencers. You see like how many people buy KKW. You see how many people buy Skims, because Kim Kardashian has that influence, that impact. She has the culture. Do you not understand that? Like, no responsibility really bears on you just because someone does, get transition, but like go through transition. But influence is powerful. If you if you don't be the influence that you don't want them to get influenced by, then maybe you should become the influencer to tell these people, like, no, like, just because you like feminine things as a gay man doesn't make you trans. Do that. But until then, if you don't call out these people that are doing this, nothing will change. And you will be erased. You will be be forever the mockery, even though you're not even the issue for real at hand. Hope that makes sense. Okay, hope y'all catch my drift. Anyways, I'm fucking tired as fuck. I'm over it. I'm over these people. They're so embarrassing. Pride Month is embarrassing. Pride Month is done, like I said in my last video, and I gave my reasons why. And I just really hope that this country will soon be able to restore some type of sanity, because it's going it's a shithole. It is. And I truly think that it's going to be a long time before we get there. I don't think that anyone anytime soon is going to save this country. I sure don't. I don't. I lost all my faith in any of these people that give us all these empty promises. I don't trust not one presidential candidate of 2024. I do not. If you don't know why, check out my other videos. Then you'll understand why. Check out my new shorts. Check out whatever. Like, you'll see why. It's just everyone is they're on there's two different wings, but they're the same bird. I seen that meme today. And it makes a lot of sense. They're all bought and paid. They're all being paid by foreign adversaries to do anything but what is America first. And that's why we are where we are today. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, and also, if you haven't seen this already, if you've seen this already, whatever, go watch my vlog. I'm pretty sure I had a vlog up about like my trip out to Cincinnati and my 5 days of staying there. And I'm going to see Faye Webster. So I will be posting a vlog very soon. So get excited.